Coming up on Juice and Java, the real-life storytelling of a holiday classic.
And the Assistant Dean of Hendricks Chapel will join us in studio to talk about holidays and Hendricks.
Plus, a Central New York's holiday staple returns for another year.
And a former Juice and Java host joins us in studio.
All that and more, the Juice and Java Holiday Special starts right now.
Good morning, I'm Jude Bazerman.
I'm Riley Faye.
And I'm Kaitlin Campbell.
And I'm Riley Underwood. Thanks for starting your morning with us.
Just in time for the holidays, one village is celebrating the spirit of the season by bringing a Christmas classic to life.
Our Olivia Rodriguez is live in Skinny Atlas, where festivities are about to begin.
Hey there guys, well I am here in snowy Skinny Atlas, but the snow and the wind aren't going to stop this town from celebrating the 32nd year of their annual Dickens Christmas. Now, Dickens Christmas invites people to come in and step into 1842, into the world of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. Well, I was able to take a look around the town and see what this experience has to offer. You won't need the ghost of Christmas past to travel back in time, because the village of Skinny Atlas turns into 1842 all on its own.
I mean, I think it builds community and it shows you who your neighbors are. It shows you that the people that live in your community want to come out and share joy and celebrate the holidays together.
With cars driving behind horse-drawn carriages, carolers, and some very strict laws.
Jaywalkers! Jaywalkers! Everybody point!
At the annual Dickens Christmas Festival, you'll hear the same phrase wherever you go.
Happy Christmas!
Some performers, like Maria Arnold and Gillian Raymond, have been with Dickens for nearly a decade, bringing joy to others and to each other.
He just laughs the entire time. It's kind of ironic that we're playing members of the Temperance League and we're giggling so much.
It's an event straight from the pages, a town filled with so much holiday cheer and only one Scrooge in sight.
It just makes it more joyful, I think, being able to dance in the streets and sing with your friends and experience it with the actors, dress up a little bit.
For Skinny Atlas, it's a tradition that keeps the spirit of Christmas past, present, and future alive. Now, here in Skinny Atlas, the Dickens Christmas tradition will continue every weekend, every Saturday and Sunday, up until Christmas Eve, December 24th. Now, the experience is drawing people from all over New York to come and visit with their carolers and their interactive experiences, to me, all over the town. Now, it's an event you are not going to want to miss for the holidays. It is free for everyone, and there are so many shops and things to enjoy while you're down here. Reporting from Skinny Atlas and Dickens Christmas in 1842, I'm Olivia Rodriguez. Back to you guys.
Olivia, that's amazing. The only thing that scares me is the jaywalking. I'm a pretty
gotta be careful.
avid jaywalker sometimes, but staying outdoors, Beaver Lake Nature Park, they're starting the holiday season on a sweet note. Our Abby Tolchin is there right now to show us what's going on.
Thanks guys, I'm here at Beaver Lake Nature Center where they're holding their Breakfast with Santa. This is a 2-week event where families can come, order some breakfast, they've got pancakes, sausages, various drinks, and they get to see Santa. Santa's right behind me right now, eagerly waiting to meet some kids, hang out with them, and do what they want for Christmas. We spoke with the director of Beaver Lake Center, Amanda Acabando, who told us a little bit about how they're able to put on this event.
So the event is hosted by the Friends of Beaver Lake, which is the nonprofit organization that Beaver Lake partners with and supports us year-round, and this is one of their ways of fundraising to just make sure we can continue all of the great programs at Beaver Lake. We eat breakfast together, have pancakes, hot sausage made with love by our volunteers, and you can visit with Santa. If you can't make it now, you can come back in March when we celebrate the sugar maple season, and we do more pancake breakfast with lots of great fresh maple syrup.
Now, if you missed today's event, don't worry because they have one more next Saturday from 9 to 12. If you want to get involved, you can visit their website, send them an email, or just come on down. Prices range from $3 to $7 for depending on how big your appetite is, and you can meet Santa. Now, Jude and Riley, are you guys on the naughty or nice list this year?
Hopefully I'm on the nice list.
I was thinking I was on the nice one. I'm questioning it.
Yeah, maybe if the show doesn't go our way, we'll be on the naughty list.
Yeah, you never know.
Abby, that's great. But
Yeah.
turning back to Syracuse and the area, over 1 million veterans in the United States rely on federal food assistance. That's over twice the size of Onondaga County. With SNAP benefits resuming following the longest government shutdown in U.S. history, one local nonprofit is partnering with Lights on the Lake to feed those who served.
CitrusTV's Ben Bassick tells us how the community is stepping up this holiday season to bring hope.
A quiet anthem ripples across the water. Feed Our Vets kicked off its third annual food drive at the Lights on the Lake Salute Our Troops Night. It started with retired Postmaster Richard Sinek, one hungry veteran, and a single stamp.
One day he came in December of '05 and he said, "Give me one stamp." I said, at least you have food in the house. Just buy a book of stamps. He said, "Well, I can't afford a book of stamps." But he didn't answer the question about no food in the house. But he said it was in the wintertime, it was either heat or eat. We went to Price Chopper in Utica, bought a box of food. His face still is there, the relief.
20 years later, one vet turned into 40,000.
So far this year, we fed around 11,000 vets, and we've given out just close to 800,000 pounds of food. And we're going to break 1 million pounds this year.
Feed Our Vets President Richard Purcell met Sinek unloading food at the Syracuse Vet Center. Now he greets guests at the Park Visitor Center, keeping the partnership alive.
It's a really good turnout. We average about 1,500 to 1,800 pounds of food donated, and we get cash donations too. There's such a need, especially for the older veterans on fixed income.
As the national anthem fades, a new tune fills the air, drawing enough cars to stretch from Syracuse to Albany, a 2-mile drive through over 500,000 lights.
Every year when we kick off Lights on the Lake, we truly believe in giving back. Central New York is really special because people truly do care about each other. We like to keep things local. We like helping people in our community. So all the tickets, you can go right to lightsonthelake.com. We are open nightly from 5 to 10 p.m. and that is every night. You're looking at beautiful lights and you're making memories.
To find resources or donate, visit feedourvets.org. For Juice and Java, I'm Ben Bassick.
Thanks so much, Ben. That's awesome stuff. Gotta love the vets. Well, the holiday celebrations continue at the Roseman Gifford Zoo. Holiday Nights at the Zoo returns for its 5th year.
Our reporter Elizabeth Gottlieb has more on the event and what makes it unique. Elizabeth?
A classic holiday event returns to Syracuse. The Holiday Nights at the Roseman Gifford Zoo has plenty of lights, animals, and treats. The zoo's director of development, Heidi Strong, says that most people don't know the zoo is open in the winter.
Oh, Holiday Nights is our fun way of celebrating the zoo in the month of December. It's kind of a way for everybody to see the animals that are in that part of the zoo in a different light.
Families like Jill and Esme are enjoying the Holiday Nights for the first time and in a new area.
A post on Instagram, and she's 3 now. We're always looking for new events to go out and explore for the holidays, and this looked great. She saw her favorite characters, which is Anna, Elsa, and Olaf, and then she loves campfires, so we're 2 for 2 so far.
Amidst all the fun here at Holiday Nights at the Zoo, they collaborate with local businesses to sell their products.
Oh, we love to showcase all of our local vendors, whether it's here in the gift shop or at something like this.
Megan Leese is the owner of Plush Factory by Meg and enjoys the collaboration with the zoo.
The amount of people that have been here already, it's like overwhelming. It's awesome, and they always do an amazing job organizing these events. It's really fun and like family friendly and lively and stuff.
The Holiday Nights run on Friday and Saturday evenings until the 20th. For Juice and Java, I'm Elizabeth Gottlieb.
Thanks so much, Elizabeth. We'll stay in Syracuse. Once a year, the Erie Canal Museum transforms an exhibit for the holiday season.
It's an opportunity for the community to come together and showcase local businesses. Our reporter Maya Stone was there.
Each holiday season, the Erie Canal Museum gets a makeover, turning into an exhibit that celebrates the history of the museum and city through something sweet.
So the Gingerbread Gallery was an idea of the staff of the museum at that time, 40 years ago, to create an exhibit that would invite the public in during this festive time of year. So 40 years it's been going on.
Over the years, now reaching the 40th anniversary of the Gingerbread Gallery, the exhibit has hosted many different themes to show creations of what a gingerbread house might look like in one's mind.
Well, I think just everybody has their own idea of what the gingerbread exhibit should look like, so they're all very different, and it's fun to see everybody come up with different techniques to, different food things that they can use to make the things come to life.
Local bakers from around central New York come together to display their work for the 40th annual gallery. This is where bakers have the ability to take their creative skills to new heights.
This one here, this Wizard of Oz themed one here, has like 8 people who helped make it as well. So there's over 40 creations here, so at least 40 bakers, but a lot of them had more than one hand helped with them. Through advocates, we had entered a gingerbread house in a couple of years past, so we like to see what everybody else comes up with. We have families here that have been making gingerbread creations for over a decade, making them when kids were really little, and now kids are grown up and off at college.
Reporting for Juice and Java, I'm Maya Stone.
Thanks, Maya. Maybe, Kaitlin, we can make some gingerbread houses after the show.
Yeah, definitely a good inside activity because I know it's a little cold outside.
Let's do it.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Sofia Destaso is here to tell us our weather. Sofia, is it a day to stay indoors?
Yes, guys, it definitely is a day to stay indoors. I'm so lucky to be inside right now. The temperature today is around 33 degrees right now, but it actually feels 10 degrees lower at around 23 degrees, and there's 9-mile-per-hour wind, so it's definitely a very chilly one today. Good day to be inside. For the rest of the day, the temperature is pretty consistent in those mid-30s, and there are going to be a few flurries on and off throughout the day as well, but it is going to be very cloudy and windy, so I would just keep that in mind. That's why it is feeling so cold and how it's been recently. Around the region, the temperatures are pretty similar, with Syracuse actually being the highest, surprisingly, and Cortland is the lowest at 31 degrees. The rest are all pretty consistent, still in those 30s. And into tonight, still in those 30s, around 32 degrees. There is going to be more snow later today, so I would just be mindful of that as well. And there is going to be a 90% cloud cover, so it is going to be a very chilly one as well. And into tomorrow, the temperature is dipping down to the 20s, unfortunately. It's going to be 27 degrees in the morning, then jumping back up to the 30s and staying consistent throughout the day. There is a 60% chance of snow, so I would just keep that in mind if you are traveling or just going outside, because there is going to be snow. And throughout the week as well, I put my snowman in there because we have a pretty snowy week. There's only one day that there's no snow, and it's ironic because it actually is the coldest day this week. It's around 20 degrees and there's a low of 5 degrees. So definitely a chilly one, and I would just keep this in mind because I know people are traveling home for Christmas break and the holidays. So if you are traveling, there's going to be a lot of snow this week. And I included some fun things you can do during the winter. I know it's a cold one, but it doesn't mean it still can't be fun. So last night I actually went ice skating downtown at Clinton Square, and they have a nice Christmas tree. And I know we talked about lights on the lake. Very good place to go through, drive through, and see all the lights. And I included some pictures of some reporters. We have Kate Galante and Maddie Ritter, who went sledding down Krause Hill, and just some fun activities you can do. And I'll send it back to you guys at the desk.
All right, winter's here. You can feel it. Well, after the break, the Assistant Dean of Hendricks Chapel is in studio.
And we'll tell you about Holiday at Hendricks this year.
Stick around.
Last week, Brandon met a girl on a dating app. One day after work, he finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being too pushy? Maybe it was too...
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving. I would love to go on a date. How does tonight sound?
Brandon tried to play it cool, but inside he knew. A girl so smart, so responsible. She must be a keeper.
You're watching Juice and Java with Kaitlin Campbell, Riley Underwood, and Sofia Destaso. And now, your campus news leader continues.
Welcome back to the Juice and Java Holiday Special. Hendricks Chapel is helping Syracuse students get into the holiday spirit.
Here in studio is the Assistant Dean of Hendricks Chapel, Allison Murray. Thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Can you tell us a little bit about Hendricks Holidays events and what people can expect?
Absolutely. So tomorrow is our big, Holidays at Hendricks celebration. We will actually have 2 shows, one starting at 4:30, the other at 7 o'clock. And this is just a chance for our friends over at the Setner School of Music, over 150 students, faculty, and staff to come through and just, spread some holiday cheer, a little bit of jazz, a little bit of classical music, and just filling the halls of Hendricks Chapel with some wonderful music to really kick off the holiday season.
And I know the concert events, that's the big ticket on the bill right there.
It not only is it a big ticket, it is sold out. The 4:30 show sold out within 9 minutes of going live, and then the 7 p.m. showing sold out within 45 minutes. So
Right.
It is definitely a hot ticket on campus.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
You do have your ticket, though.
I got one. I was one of the first in line.
Okay, just checking.
I missed it, unfortunately.
I know you're busy, but I know that's not the only event that you have going on. What else is happening?
Sure. So, not tomorrow, but then the week after at 7 p.m. we are hosting Horns in Harmony. So also another chance to just listen to some great music within Hendricks Chapel, in which we have the Syracuse University Brass Ensemble coming and performing for us. And that is also a fan favorite. It is free and open to the public. And once again, starts at 7 p.m. on December 14th.
That's great. And why do you think it's so important that we have these events on campus?
I think that no matter where you come from, if you look at where Hendricks Chapel sits on Syracuse University's campus, I always tell students, all roads lead to Hendricks. Hendricks really is the spiritual heart of the university. So when you're feeling maybe a little overwhelmed, when you just want to kind of kick back a little bit, but not be all the way over at Shine, and I love the Shine Student Center. Hendricks is just that place to just relax and to just, kind of calm and center yourself. And I think that is what students and faculty alike and staff look forward to in that space, no matter where you come from.
I know it's a little ways away. We got to get through the Christmas season first, but what do you have planned for next year?
So if you don't already know, Syracuse University hosts the nation's largest MLK celebration on a college campus. And so on January 25th at 3 p.m., we will host our 41st annual MLK celebration at the JMA Wireless Dome. And so we are really looking forward to that. Once again, one of the signature events that Hendricks Chapel and Syracuse University puts on.
Thank you so much for joining us. We're
Absolutely.
looking forward to it.
And happy holidays to everybody.
Yes, you as well.
You as well.
Well, Hanukkah is fast approaching, and the Syracuse community has their ways to celebrate.
From menorah lightings to community gatherings, here's Kate Galante to tell us more about these annual traditions.
Hanukkah is right around the corner, and we would be remiss if we didn't talk about the history of the holiday and some celebrations the Syracuse community are engaging in to keep the spirit of Hanukkah alive. Hanukkah, also referred to as the Festival of Lights, is an 8-day Jewish celebration from Sunday, December 14th to Monday, December 22nd. It commemorates the rededication of the Second Temple in Jerusalem after the Maccabean Revolt, centered around the miracle of oil that miraculously burned for 8 days instead of 1, symbolized by lighting candles on a 9-branched menorah. Hanukkah traditions in Syracuse center on public menorah lightings, especially the main one in Clinton Square. This will be the 44th annual menorah lighting, and the event features prayers, latkes, and treats for the surrounding community members who choose to join. The Jewish Community Center of Syracuse is hosting their annual community Hanukkah party on Sunday, December 14th to kick off the start of the holiday, filling the Shays Family Gymnasium in downtown DeWitt with Jewish culture, tradition, and fellowship. While there are family-friendly activities such as inflatables, crafts, and face painting, the highlight of the event is the food. Hanukkah foods are primarily fried in oil to commemorate the miracle of the temple oil lasting 8 days. The event will feature staples such as latkes, which are crispy potato pancakes, and sufganiyot, which are deep-fried jelly donuts. As the lights of Hanukkah brighten homes and gathering spaces across central New York, these celebrations remind us of the power of resilience, community, and tradition. However you celebrate, we wish you a warm and meaningful Festival of Lights.
Thank you so much, Kate. Well, Kwanzaa celebrations are just beginning in a few weeks, and there are many traditions to prepare for.
Our Maddie Ritter is here to break them down, as well as to tell us how one Syracuse organization has already begun.
Thanks, Kaitlin and Riley. Kwanzaa, an annual holiday celebration of African American culture, begins on December 26th. The holiday ends on January 1st, culminating with a communal feast called the Karamu. The 7-day-long celebration includes a different principle of Kwanzaa each day. The first day is unity, followed by the second day of self-determination. The third is collective work and responsibility. The fourth is cooperative economics. The fifth is purpose. There is then creativity and faith. Each day, a candle is lit to represent the principles. The Karamu feast also has multiple symbols attached to it. The table is decorated with items like the kinara, a candle holder, as well as the mkaka, a mat. Dr. Tanisha Jackson, Executive Director of the Community Folk Arts Center, explains how these principles and traditions are represented in Syracuse.
And so what we do is walk the community through the process of the Nguzo Saba, which are the principles of Kwanzaa, let them know the meaning behind the holiday and how it's connected to community goals and endeavors.
Other traditions include reciting songs and stories from African American artists, as well as African drumming. The other Kwanzaa festivities around Syracuse will begin in just a few weeks. Kaitlin and Riley, back to you.
Thank you so much. Holiday breaks are a time to reset and relax with loved ones, but for some students, they are a little hesitant about where to spend their time.
Grace McCloskey is here to tell us how international students at SU are dealing with this time of year.
In Flint and Day Hall, students are finding creative ways to stay festive this holiday season. Decorations have made their way into dorm rooms as well as on doors to share some of the spirit. Roommates Sloan Mendelson and Summer Hinch have taken their decor to the next level.
Clearly very excited for the holidays. I decided to decorate to keep the holiday feeling alive. Me and my roommate really love Christmas. We love Christmas time. We get a little homesick sometimes, and our families really love to decorate, so it reminds us of the holidays at home.
Sloan and Summer aren't the only ones decorating to remind them of home.
It just reminds me of home, and my mom likes to send me the packages, and that's how we got everything.
The one thing they all have in common, a favorite.
The tinsel stuff is really fun. All the Christmaka stuff, because I love the combination of Christmas and Hanukkah, because I'm both Jewish and Christian. To be able to have found products and buy products that say Christmaka on them, that was so cool to me.
I love the Yeti. It's great.
And my favorite thing is Christmas tree in a red truck. I think that's just the best part of Christmas.
The festivities don't stop here.
I feel like we might do gingerbread houses, maybe. We also got I got an advent calendar.
I also am just excited to see my family and go home, and I love giving gifts.
Summer said her favorite activity was getting to go sledding with her friends down the hill at Krause, a popular tradition for Syracuse students. I'm Jess Hooten, Juice and Java.
All right, thanks. Well, coming up on the Juice and Java Holiday Special, the classic Nutcracker is getting a twist.
We'll give you a behind the scenes at a local production when we return.
Welcome to my house. Everybody's pretty tired of each other. The walls were closing in. Clearly a case of too much family, too close, 24/7. If this sounds like your house, try going someplace new. YourLifeYourVoice.org. You'll find lots of ideas to help you handle the family stresses of being confined to close quarters. YourLifeYourVoice.org. It could help you find a little more breathing room.
You're watching Juice and Java with Jude Bazerman, Riley Faye, and Lucy Shaffer. And now, your campus news leader continues.
Welcome back to the Juice and Java Holiday Special. The American Christmas Tree Association says more families are choosing artificial trees over real trees this year.
Our Luke Welch has more on the long-standing debate of pine or plastic.
Joy, tradition, and the spirit of the season. Emotions often felt when picking out the perfect tree for the roughly 90% of Americans who celebrate Christmas, according to the Pew Research Center.
It starts the joy of the holidays.
At his farm in the village of Warner, it's not about how many trees Larry Soliday sells, but how many families he gets to help in finding their perfect tree.
Meeting so many different people from all nationalities. Definitely, customers come back year after year, same ones we've had for 30 years, some of them. Means a lot. Some are neighbors and some are as far away as Auburn.
Over in Camillus, the town's annual fundraiser sees hundreds of residents shopping daily to make picture-perfect memories.
The smell, the aroma, it's a nice bonding experience for the family.
An experience sought by millions of Americans every year that these farm owners cherish.
Oh, we've had a number of, we actually had a wedding here once. We've had a number of people that have come here for their first tree. They're bringing out their young child for the first time to get a tree.
They get a candy cane. Every kid gets a candy cane too.
So real or fake? No, we're not talking about artificial intelligence. It's Christmas trees. And ahead of this holiday season, the American Christmas Tree Association says that 85% of Americans will purchase artificial trees, mainly due to financial reasons. But for some owners I talked to, they said it's more than just the price tag.
The reusability, it is the definition of sustainable.
The American Christmas Tree Association president, who says you can't go wrong in choice of festive plant, but if you're looking to save money and time, faux beats fur.
Fast, with a minimum of mass. No bugs, no bats, no squirrels.
In central New York, Luke Welch for Juice and Java.
I come from a family where we always do an artificial tree. I think ours is like 5 years old at this point. What about you guys?
Yeah, so we used to do artificial, then we went to real, and then we went back to artificial. But our Juice and Java family, look over here, we got a nice plastic one, so maybe that's my favorite.
I know. I know. Maybe they could have added like one of those evergreen like car fresheners or something.
Yeah,
or
make it smell a little bit nice.
Yeah, just to really like at least pretend it's real. Yeah.
Yeah, and sticking with all the holiday themes that we have on the Juice and Java Holiday Special, if you're looking to light up your holiday season even more, look no further.
The Everson Museum is hosting holiday events today for all to enjoy. Our Sigourney Bell is live at the museum to tell us all about it.
Hey, Jude and Riley, when I think of the Christmas season, I think of how busy it can be, and that spirit is definitely captured here at the Everson Art Museum because they have so many events happening. As you can see, we just talked about Christmas trees. Now, these are fake, but they have been decorated, and they are so cute. Now, Christmas trees like this are gathered. Stop by and pick out which one's their favorite. Now, like I said, it's busy, and that's not the only thing happening here today. At this table right behind me, they're actually having an auction. You can put your raffle ticket in, and you might win one of these packets filled with a whole bunch of good. You can probably hear them warming up, but there's also a concert going to be happening here later today, and I can already hear the tuba going, and I know it's going to be good. Now, along with all of that, there's still a little bit more happening. There's actually an art class happening right in that room over there where they're making luminaires. Now, like me, I was a little confused at what that is at first. It's something where you make they're making clay, they're carving it out so you can put it on a light and it will shine through. Now, I actually have Liz Herrick over here and a little bit more about some of the events happening today. Liz, let's start with favorite event because there's so many fun things to do here today.
That is very hard to choose because there are so many things going on, particularly today. So what I like most about the festival is that it is an opportunity for families and friends to come here and spend time together at the holidays, enjoy the trees and the wreaths, walk around, enjoy the music that you might be able to hear behind us. So we have a brass ensemble playing. We have a guitar ensemble playing upstairs. We have 2 dance groups coming in. We have Elf walking around pretty soon. You can take pictures with the elf. And we have raffle baskets over here. So lots to do, and it really is a fun time. There's also the cafe at Louise where you can have a bite to eat, and art activities behind us. So
That sounds like so much fun.
so much fun.
Tell us how people can see some of these events happening, or how long will this event be happening as well?
So we are in place until December 13th, Saturday, December 13th. And we will be closed only on Monday and Tuesday when the museum is closed. So any of the other days, please come during the museum hours. And you can check the website, the Everson website, to see what the schedule of activities is. So if there's something in particular that you're looking for, then you will find it.
Yes. Well, the Christmas spirit is definitely in the air. You can hear it now. Thank you so much, Liz, and back to you guys in studio.
Well, that sounds amazing. It looks like a great time as well.
Beautiful.
Sticking in downtown Syracuse, there's even more holiday events going on. I know it doesn't stop. It's amazing.
I know. Yeah.
Town is full of spirit. But for the first time ever, a Twilight Zone is taking the stage, and it's happening right underneath the Atonement Lutheran Church.
Our Isabella Galan is here in studio with the story of how this show came to be. Isabella?
Thanks, guys. When I say a Twilight Zone, you immediately think of the cult classic TV show. But do you remember the 2 Christmas episodes? Well, Jim Malloy did, and he immediately wanted to see it on stage. Here's how the CNY Playhouse acquired the rights to the show so they could host the world premiere right here in Syracuse.
You hear that sound, and you know exactly what's coming. And now you can experience that thrill on the stage at the CNY Playhouse.
What our audience is going to see are 2 original Twilight Zone episodes adapted to the theatrical stage, presented together as a Christmas play for the first time.
The CNY Playhouse premiered their show last night, but how they got the rights to the show is truly magic.
2 years ago, I asked permission from Rod Serling's people, his daughters, if we could adapt 2 of his Twilight Zone episodes to the theatrical stage. And his daughters, Jody and Ann, both agreed to let us use the scripts and have waived licensing fees for our company.
But they needed to find a way to tie these 2 episodes together.
What a bright time, it's the right time.
That's where the carolers come in.
It is 2 separate stories. They're both kind of on the shorter side, so they're about 20 minutes or so each, with Christmas carols in between.
Bringing the holiday spirit and theater magic to all. Isabella Galan, Juice and Java.
Thanks, Isabella. Well, speaking of Christmas classics, The Nutcracker is a Christmas time classic, and Arden Williams knows it well.
Citrus TV's Anjana Dasam tells us about her story and the mentor who got her there.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Charles Hazla keeps people on their toes, not in anticipation, but as a ballet instructor.
Remember, roll arm to second, and then tendu a la seconde.
Hazla grew up on the stage. Now he teaches at the Community Folk Arts Center, helping the next generation find their place in the spotlight.
I love watching the work. You know, you teach a kid and you see them grow, and you know, there's something fulfilling about watching your work.
Hazla's passion for ballet shines through his students, and for 12-year-old Arden Williams, these were the shoes she wanted to fill.
As soon as I put these on, that's when I realized that ballet was my thing.
Between classes, rehearsals, and performances, Williams's days are filled with dancing.
All you have to do is lift in the coupe.
Her dad says that's nothing new.
That's what you did today in ballet?
Arden's been dancing her whole life. And I know that sounds a little cliche, but I remember her as a baby and an infant and a toddler, just bopping around, dancing around.
From dancing at home to perfecting her form in the studio, Williams' hard work led her to center stage as Clara in The Nutcracker, becoming the first African-American student to play a lead in Syracuse City Ballet in more than 20 years. That fact still surprises her the most.
When Mr. Charles told me that, I was like, because Syracuse has been here for a while, and that's kind of like surprising.
And in a city with a significant black population, Hazel says it's time for the stage to reflect its audience.
Whatever we present to kids have to be society as they see it, you know? Ballet should look like the city that it's representing, you know?
Across major U.S. ballet companies, only 3 to 12% of dancers are black, showing the ongoing barriers African Americans face in an art form rooted in European tradition.
It's not just a European art or a African American art. Art is art, you know, and that's what you're here to do, is share your art.
Ballet is more than technique. It's about building confidence and community, something Hazel hopes to inspire in his students.
There we go.
Williams is already taking that to heart.
And like show young girls of any ethnicity that they could be anything that they want to, and there's no limits to anything that you dream of.
With the right guidance.
So she's my world. Ever since she came into this world, we've been tight, joined at the hip. She's a leader.
Williams is well equipped to work on her dream. Something she credits to her teacher and mentor, Mr. Charles.
She's finding her voice.
While dancing on her toes. In Syracuse, for Juice and Java, I'm Anjana Desong.
Anjana, that's a great story. Coming up later on the Juice and Java Holiday Special, we talk to an old host, a very special old host, about his time here with us at CitrusTV.
And all about where he's gone since then. Stay tuned for a blast from the past when we return.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. Two themes of the holiday season are reflecting and looking back on the past, and of course, sports.
With that in mind, we welcome back to Juice and Java former host and NBA on NBC play-by-play broadcaster Noah Eagle. Noah, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me, guys. Always good to be back, even in virtual form. This is a nice little throwback for me. I do feel like I'm missing some level of Christmas suit from you guys. That's what we rocked back in the day. So maybe I can send one for next year. Make sure we're all locked and loaded.
Well, trust me, we're going to get to that in a little bit. But just to start out quickly, can you just tell us a little bit about your time at Juice and Java and at CitrusTV?
Of course, it was an absolute blast. Juice and Java in particular, we just had so much fun together. Connor Federico is who got me involved, and I started by doing Bachelor updates on the show, and it went really well. I essentially would just stay up all night the night before, making my script, trying to put as many jokes in there as I possibly could. And my goal at the time was just make as many people in studio laugh. And we just went from there and continued to do more and run some cameras, run some teleprompter, be around to help in any way I could, and eventually became the host of the show. And what really, I think, took off while we were there was the pre-tapes that we did. And a shout out to our producers, Vic and Isha in particular, because both of them were so instrumental in making sure that the pre-tapes, one, happened, and two, made sense. And we did some really cool stuff, dog sledding and curling and a maze at apple picking at Beacon Skiff and all the wonderful stuff that you can do around Central New York. We did the State Fair. So doing all that stuff made it even more fun. So a huge shout out to our whole crew, but we had a blast doing it together.
That sounds like a successful run on Juice and Java. Do you have a favorite part of being on the show?
I just think that it was allowing myself and really anybody that was on with us, whether it was people that hosted or people that did segments, just anybody that was around it. It was the fact that we could just be ourselves and showcase personality, talk about issues in the world, but also have fun at the same time. We had little segments in studio and, as mentioned, the pre-tape. So for us, it was a lot of personality-based stuff that we didn't really get elsewhere while we were on campus doing other things, because for me, I was really focused on the sports stuff, and then even anchoring the news, it's a lot more serious. And so this allowed to kind of let your hair down a little bit and see what you can do, showcase what you have. And it was a blast. Like I said, doing it together, you know, you guys know this, everybody who does it knows this. When you're a college kid, getting up early on a Saturday morning is not necessarily a simple ask. And so you better really like what you're doing, and you better really like who you're doing it with.
He's not wrong about getting up early. It's definitely not easy. But a very special thank you to Noah Eagle. And you can watch that full interview on Citrus TV's YouTube channel. There's a lot that we talked about that we weren't able to listen to in that short segment. What really stuck out to you that we weren't able to include here?
I think just some of the challenges for starting out, you know, really projecting your voice, things like that. You know, Kaitlin and I were in a class where we practiced that type of thing. So it's interesting the things that he learned and how SU's kind of adapting as people graduate and courses change.
It really is, but at the same time, you know, 7-8 years ago when Noah was hosting, the core identity of the show really remains the same.
Absolutely.
Where so many of our members, whether it's the cast, the crew, anyone behind the scenes, are so ambitious. And Noah, even though he's had so much success in his career so far, he still wants so much more. And I think that drive really just sticks with Juice and Java and everyone here.
Absolutely, I agree. It's like the same ambition. And also he mentioned the pre-tapes that they kind of started then, and we have done a few earlier this year. So it's kind of cool to see how things kind of stayed the same, even though they do feel so different each year.
Yeah, and he mentioned all of his best memories. I remember going to the zoo back in September, and it was just a little bit warmer outside, but so many fun things that we've done. It's just so cool to see how everyone who's been involved in the show, no matter how far back, has great memories.
Yeah, and he did mention his Christmas suit, so you'll have to watch that. But December is here, and that means most people are getting new holiday gifts for their loved ones.
Our Kaitlin, Campbell, and Riley Underwood are here back in studio to give you their consumer report. Guys?
That's right. Americans are getting ready to shop until maybe they almost drop, but on a little tighter budget this year. New surveys showing that the average shopper plans to spend about $990 this holiday season, down about 7% from last year, as prices and a little bit of economic worries nudge people to tighten up a little bit.
But overall, holiday sales are still expected to pass the $1 trillion mark for the first time ever, thanks to high prices and big online buying, which is projected to top $250 billion on its own.
It's a lot of money. Well, I want to get into the gifts.
Yes.
Who are we getting gifts for people, you know? And the person that who's the hardest to shop for? It's my dad. I don't know what to get that guy. He always seems like the hardest person to shop for. But right now, Dad, I'm thinking about getting you a portable fire pit.
So he can't be watching this right now. That's going to be revealing some possible gifts.
Cover it up. Yeah, no, you're not getting that. What else? What else should we get?
I feel like a good sweater, you know, a quarter. Yeah, a good quarter zip. Those are trending right now. Right. Some socks. Like, I don't know.
Socks? I love that.
Well, for Mom, how about a heated blanket?
Heated blanket.
That's always a good one.
I like that. That's a good choice. I mean, you know, keep her cozy. You know, my mom's always cold.
Yes.
Always cold.
Well, now there's a thing now I've been seeing on TikTok where it's like a towel warmer, and you can actually heat up your towels and pajamas, and maybe also your blankets, so that when you get out of the shower, everything's nice and warm.
That seems a little bit unnecessary. I don't know if I need it.
Okay, I might be buying.
Put it in the oven or something, like Kramer. Well, for the kids, mini projectors and sleepovers for movie nights. That might be cool.
Yes.
Mini projector. I know you were saying you have a mini projector.
I have one. Yes, that's how we would watch all of our shows in our movies in my dorm freshman year. Definitely recommend it.
I like it. I like it.
And for your partner, a Bluetooth speaker fits the bill. Everyone loves some music.
Love music. Who's your Spotify Wrapped #1 artist?
Taylor Swift, obviously.
Taylor
what about
Swift.
you?
Rod Wave.
I don't know who that is.
Oh my goodness, you gotta listen to him. He's
okay,
great.
Well, you gotta listen to some Taylor Swift then.
I've heard a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of popular.
Well, if If you're doing your holiday shopping in between finals, there are some places you have to check out in the month of December. There are some holiday markets that you have to check out. The first one is tomorrow at the Westcott Theater. They're having a variety of local business owners and opportunities to buy tickets for shows at the theater. It runs from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. and it will also run the following Sundays leading up to Christmas.
Harvey's Garden is also hosting a holiday market that runs right now until 6 p.m. They'll have some arts and crafts. Tomorrow we'll also have holiday markets at the Kelsey Coffee and Friends Shop. It will also be a food drive for the Westcott Community Center.
Now, if you're decorating your houses and apartments, there are so many ways to save money and support Syracuse businesses.
You can check out a local Christmas tree farm across upstate New York. There's nearly 900 of them. So you can probably find them one that will fit your home perfectly. According to an article by The Hustle, tree farms make an average of $20,000 per holiday season. Many also offer fun holiday treats, photos with Santa, and other unique experiences.
Syracuse also offers a wide array of thrift shops in one area downtown. 315 and the thrift stores allow secondhand shoppers to kind of see those reduced prices that are typically more unique goods. People have been able to find one-of-a-kind pieces that can elevate your home this holiday season. And vintage stores are also a great option for people on your holiday gift list that love those one-of-a-kind pieces. You never know what you are going to get.
Never know. Never know.
And it definitely is unique to everyone. It shows your real thought and your real intentions with them.
Well, the holidays aren't complete without some good food at the table. While you may be shopping a big wholesale market, consider shopping at maybe some local bakeries or farmers markets.
While it's an extra stop on your route, you're guaranteed those fresh treats. Definitely something to check out.
Love these fresh treats. Well, these are all great ways to save a few dollars this holiday season while supporting and shopping local.
Even though students leave for the holidays, it's always a good chance to give back before heading home. Guys, back to you.
And after the break, our entertainment reporters break down the biggest fashion trends of the season. See their style picks when we come back.
Dad, they took over my bedroom. Come on, come on. Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Welcome back to the Juice and Java Holiday Special. As we college students get all ready to head home for winter break, everyone is wondering what outfit trends they'll see this holiday season.
The holiday season is one of the biggest times for fashion, and with so many parties and gatherings bringing people together, it's giving them an opportunity to dress up.
The trends this year are all pointing towards a nostalgic old money theme. This includes plaid prints, earthy colors, preppy styles, and all things that scream sophisticated. To create this elevated look, we're seeing a lot of neutral colors this holiday season, like browns, creams, and even deep reds. These shades are mix and match with the rise of capsule wardrobes and the idea of creating one's very own aesthetic. Classic winter fabrics like fur, velvet, and satin are dominating the industry, as well as sequins and mesh. Additionally, young people are investing in authentic and luxurious materials like real silk and leather.
Absolutely, Grace. And we're seeing a lot of bland, simple fits that find a pop of color in some way just to give a little bit more of a personal touch to these outfits, and whether that's chunky jewelry or its bags or its belts, over-accessorizing is really the name of the game this holiday season. Some of the typical trendy winter styles we're seeing include off-shoulder tops and oversized everything, fur coats, trench coats, and wide-leg pants. However, if you're feeling lost over what to wear, look no further. Grace and I have your ultimate holiday lookbook to help you take your fits to the next level.
Now, Vanessa, what is the first kind of thing you would wear for a holiday party or something like that?
Holiday party, I mean, I would have to say, I think for a holiday party, you know, you want to do something kind of fun, and especially with how trendy sweat sets were this year, you know, the matching top and the matching bottom, we're starting to see that people are starting to use this in a business casual kind of way. So definitely something along these lines, matching top, matching bottom, and especially with the white belt and the heels like this, you know, it really helps pop out the pinstripe look on these pants. So definitely something along these lines, you know, classy, cute, but still and up with the trends. Now, taking more into a spin, more of a New Year's kind of look, you know, glam, shiny, and new is really the look you want to go for. So especially with leather pants and a shiny top like this, you know, you're really pushing that look. And especially having matching shoes with a matching shirt like this, you also kind of create this sandwich look effect that really helps create a cute look.
And that deep maroon color, you've got it on today.
I have it on today.
All the rage right now.
Yes, and looking into more of kind of like a casual wear, you know, in case you decide to take a trip to the city during break or anything along those lines. Even if you want to go skating Rockefeller Plaza or something like that, you know, these wide leg pants, oversized leather bomber jacket, and even just the Cheeto scarf. You know, leopard has been a really big trend this year. So, you know, easy to move around in, all that. But, you know, Grace, I have to ask you, what would you suggest that people wear this year?
Well, Vanessa, like you, I went for the more sophisticated look on my outfits. Definitely bringing in those more like dressy vibes for my family Christmas Eve party. Every single year, I always like to be the one that's dressed up the most. So I went for this black outfit with black dress with tights, a blazer, and then tall black boots, which I feel like have been totally in this year. And then that pop of color with the red bag, and then that watch from Kendra Scott has been on my wish list for a really long time. So definitely bringing in those pops of red like we were talking about earlier, and those classy colors. If I was going out for New Year's, I would definitely lean into that sparkly trend, welcoming in the new year. And for a comfy outfit, just for hanging around during break, I would go with this outfit. That's all we have for you right now. And when we come back, our weather anchor, Lucy Schaffer, is going to give us some travel tips as we gear up for the holidays.
Stay with us.
Baby, you see, you're so right for me, and I'm right for you. I love the things you do, like sweet tasting wine. Your lips are so divine. Your loving turns me on. My lonely days are gone. That's why I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go. Babe, I'm never gonna let you go. No, no, never gonna let you go. Baby, never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Never gonna let you go.
Welcome back. Now, as you get ready to go home, traffic and travel should be at the top of your Christmas list. I put together a little holiday travel guide to make your travel experience less stressful. Now, let's take a look at some ticket prices here. If you're looking to take the Amtrak home, depending on your distance, ticket prices are going to range from $85 to $300. If you live in the Boston area, I heard taking the bus may be the best alternative for you. Prices are going to be ranging from $40 to $60, and those flights right now, tickets are ranging from $150 to $400. So if you can, buy those tickets earlier than later. Prices are going to continue to rise as we get closer to those busy holiday travel days. I have here the 6 days of the holiday travel tips. On the first day of Christmas, the holiday guide told me to arrive early, be it the bus station, the train station, the airport. Earlier, you don't want to be late. Watch those travel times. Travel times are going to be delayed with the busy holiday times, and with that, watch those times on some travel apps. I know Amtrak has an app, flights have apps. Just watch those live. You can be prepared for those delays. And if you're driving, maybe prepare a little emergency kit. Pack some water, granola bars. You never know when you're going to hit that holiday winter traffic. And as always, with the holidays, be flexible, be ready for some time changes, delays. Just be ready and have a great holiday. That's all I have. Back to you guys. Thanks so much, Lucy. Definitely something for all students to pay attention to as we head home this next couple of days.
For sure.
And something that, I'm not really excited for, but something that we have to acknowledge that it's our fantastic Riley Faye's last show as a host of Juice and Java and last Citrus TV show. Overall, Riley, I know it's been a blast co-hosting with you. You've blown away any expectations I had for the semester, and I'm sure other Riley, I got to give you that other title.
I know.
And Kaitlin can give you other things, but so many other people as well. We have a video that we prepared for you, and I'm really excited to watch it.
Hey Riley! Congrats on your last Juice and Java. You're an amazing host and leader, and we're gonna miss you so much.
But we're not the only ones who wanted to say goodbye. Some other people did too.
Hi Riley, congrats on your last ever show at Citrus TV. You've given so much to the station over the years and been such a positive presence. I'm so grateful to have you as one of my closest friends.
Hey Riley, I'm gonna miss starting out my mornings with you, but I know you are onto so many bigger and better things.
You're someone that a lot of people, including myself, look up to and really appreciate and enjoy being around every Saturday morning on the show.
Congratulations, Miss Riley Faye. I am so proud of you. You have come so far. I loved being your mentor. I loved living with you and being your executive producer and watching you grow.
I'm really looking forward to see what you do in the future. I feel like you were such a perfect fit to anchor this show this semester, and I've just grown so much from my time on air and off air with you.
Congratulations on your last Juice and Java and just your last show at Citrus in general. That is absolutely crazy to think about. You've been one of my closest friends ever since I met you my sophomore year. I can't wait to see where you go next, and I really, really, really hope they have cell service in your igloo in Alaska when you end up there.
They say time flies when you're having fun, and that is truly how it has been with you this past semester. I know that's so cheesy, but really, I feel like it has gone in the blink of an eye, and I'm so lucky to have spent that time with you.
Congratulations on your final show, Riley. It's been absolutely amazing working with you over the last few years, and I'm so excited to see what you do. I wish I could be there to congratulate you in person, but I'm sending you so much love and support from Charlotte. Congratulations on an amazing Citrus TV run.
Riley, I can't believe it's your last show. I am so proud of you. You've taught me so much. I'm so excited to see what you do next.
Congratulations on your last show here at Citrus TV. I am so incredibly proud of all the amazing work that you've been able to do over the past few semesters, and I cannot wait to see where you go next, because I know wherever it is, you're going to bring that amazing sense of humor, that amazing kindness that you have, and of course that amazing talent and knack you have for journalism.
You actually cannot leave. You are the baddie of Juice and Java. It's been so much fun getting to work alongside you.
You were like one of the first people I met when I first started doing Citrus, and you really helped it be less intimidating of a place for me.
We're gonna miss you. Your outfits are always amazing on air, and we look up to you so much. Congratulations on your final show with Juice and Java. I know I've known you pretty much for as long as I've been in Citrus, and it has been such a pleasure to get to know you and to get to work with you. Anybody that gets that chance is just so extremely lucky. From the bottom of my heart, you truly have been just such a positive ray of sunshine. Every time we walk into the studio, you are one of the kindest people that I have ever met, and I could not imagine my experience here at Syracuse or at JJ without you.
What's up, Riley? Congratulations on graduating. It's been really awesome to see you kind of grow here the same time as I do. We've kind of taken the same steps, and you've just gotten better and better to where you are today, and I know you're going to get even better in the future.
Riley, congratulations on graduating. I'm so proud of you. I mean, you've done so much at Citrus during your time here, and I know that you're going to do amazing things, and you're going to wow me. So I really hope to see you hosting the Thanksgiving Day Parade one year, because I know you will. Riley, congratulations on your last Juice and Java. I can't believe you're already done, but I just wanted to tell you I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy that I got the chance to work with you and watch you grow. You're so incredibly talented.
It's been amazing hosting with you. I'm very sad that this is our last show, but you're off to great things, and I can't wait to see what you do. Yeah, exactly what that good-looking guy in the red shirt said in that video. Seriously, it's been nothing but amazing hosting with you. As everyone else said, you're one of my best friends, and you're off to great things, and hopefully the Thanksgiving Day Parade sometime soon.
Yeah, thank you. Well, I feel like I don't even need a Christmas present because people complimenting me like fuels me enough. But it's seriously been the best 2.5 years here at Syracuse and here at Juice and Java. We have the best producers, Rena, Matt, and Jess. Like, everybody's just amazing, and I've loved anchoring with you guys, both on Mondays and JJ. But everybody's seriously the best and so welcoming here. So,
I mean, I know I said everything on Monday, but just to say it again, like, I literally couldn't have asked for a better somebody to anchor with. you and I just like constantly are just laughing, hitting it off, and I'm so lucky to have met you these past 4 years.
It's not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same.
Yeah, they're fine. Okay.
Well, that's all the time we have for Juice and Java this morning.
Check us out online at CitrusTV.com and follow Citrus TV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
I'm Jude Bazerman.
I'm Riley Faye.
I'm Kaitlin Campbell.
And I'm Riley Underwood.
Have a great day, Syracuse.